and leadership matters. And it's my distinct honor to introduce a leader that has made opportunity happen for so many people, not only in the city of Philadelphia, but throughout the state, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. This project is one of the projects, again, that is not only giving people the opportunity to live in a great place, a safe place to call home, but there's going to be construction workers, building this building. We're going to be buying flooring and windows and this and that, again, creating more economic opportunity in the city. We believe that by ending homelessness, we can create so much more and leverage so much more opportunity. And the man that provided this vision for us and for so many others is our governor, Governor Tom Corbett. Please join me in welcoming him. Thank you. Thank you, Governor Corbett. And I want to say one more thing, too, about Governor Corbett and what we were able to do under his administration. Up until now, we were able to do maybe 40 to 50 units of housing. But as we looked at it and we said the economies of scale and efficiency, instead of being able to do a smaller project, could we change the game a little bit to be able to do 2 projects in one? So instead of doing 40 units, we're doing 94 units in this development. And if it wasn't for Brian, working with Brian Hudson, that would have never been realized. So that's just another example. And again, we thank you for your partnership in ending homelessness in Philadelphia and throughout the Commonwealth. Thank you so much, Governor.
Thank you, Sister. It's certainly a pleasure to be here, and thank you for inviting me. She took my whole speech. That's what happens when you're towards the end. Because there is an aspect to this. You've heard all the descriptions about partnership and about different layers of partnership, city, state, federal government, private, nonprofit, foundations. That doesn't happen in a lot of places, but it happens here in Philadelphia. We've heard the term, and I know the mayor says it all the time, the city of brotherly love and sisterly affection. Here's the sister right here, okay, of many. But she understands, and you all understand exactly what it means to help others. To help others. If you're in a good position, we have a requirement to help others. The Middletons and the McGuire Foundation, with what they're doing, they're in a position to help. And I'm sure many others would like to do the same thing. And you do through what we're doing with tax credits, but what we're doing with the willingness to work together. Sometimes it's strange bedfellows that are together, okay? But in the right way, because we all have one idea in mind, to end homelessness here in Philadelphia and across this state and across this country. I could use a few more Sister Marys. We all could use more Sister Marys out there. But you hit on a point that I was going to make about talking about there's an economic impact here. You know, think of the work persons, I want to make sure, men and women, that are going to be working on the construction of the building, that are going to be supplying it, that are going to be the restaurants and retail stores that are going to go into this, but also the restaurants that they're going to serve the work people in this. It is an engine. It will be an economic engine. Just as the other sites that Project Home has been working on are becoming economic engines to those communities, and in many cases, those are communities that absolutely need that spark, that engine, to help revitalize those communities. So Sister, I know, has many more projects. I can't believe I've been here for 40 minutes and she hasn't asked me for another one yet. And I say that with all due affection, Sister. And Sister, I do want to thank you for scheduling this one in a nice day in September, because the last time we did a groundbreaking, it was in the dead of January, and I think it was about 14 degrees that day. And we did it twice. We did the photos twice. I am pleased to be able to be here, as I said. More so pleased that you are going to see a project like that right here in Center City to help the homeless, to help rebuild this section of the community, but to show Philadelphia as a light to not only the rest of the state and not only to the country, but as a light to the world that we can end homelessness, especially if you have a leader like Sister Mary. Thank you all very much.